Are you really wanting to feel better about yourself? And it's a bit of a challenge. Well, I've certainly been there. And today we're going to be talking about the mental diet that you may not necessarily think about as much as the physical diet. And if you stay until the end, I have an extra special point for you then as well. This came up recently on a post I saw from one of my mentors, and he was talking about the mental diet. And it's something I've been really focusing on. And I thought, why not focus this? Because I'll be honest, like my mental diet has slipped a little bit sometimes. And therefore I don't feel as on top as I could do. Now, I'm also on a physical diet for a detox I'm on. It's really hard, like no coffee, no alcohol, but I've had alcohol for weeks anyway. But the coffee's a hard bit, like no sugar. Not that I eat excessive sugar or anything, but not even like a nice little bit of chocolate now and then, although 100% Coke is all right. And yeah, it's really, really tough. And what it's doing is it's bringing up quite a lot of emotional things to the surface, because often I found I personally move towards something like get a quick coffee or a snack when I'm bored or I'm feeling uncomfortable. Or quite a lot of us do the common one, and I've been guilty of it, is, we go grab a glass of wine or a few drinks, and that can escalate sometimes, right? When you've had a stressful day, because we run from our emotions. Now, that's the challenge with not working on your mental diet. And I've been guilty of things by looking at social media too long, because I post a lot on social media. I make a lot of videos. I love doing it, love being creative, but I can get caught in the feed, and it's something I'm working on, admittedly. And that can therefore affect my mental diet. And I've also had things like certain thoughts can make me angry, and then I'm having to really analyze and slow down and understand them. Now, the mental diet is just as important, if not as important. Sorry, let me say that again, or rephrase my words. The mental diet is just as important as the physical diet, if not more important. Because like how we think and what we think can actually present a lot more energy. So think about it. Imagine a time when you've been really excited about something. Even if you had a lack of sleep, your energy's high. I can remember that as a kid, not getting much sleep. Go to Disneyland. I've been blessed enough to go to Disneyland, and my energy was like sky high. I can remember opportunity to like play football in the football team I supported stadium once. And I just remember just having the energy because of the thoughts, right? The problem is thoughts can drain our energy a lot. Now, how does it serve you by not really working in your mental diet, not focusing on what you're feeding your thoughts, or feeding your mind, and not picking up on your thoughts and training them? Because the mind can be, if you don't train it, the mind can go crazy, right? So that's what I want to go into, a few pointers, because I've certainly been guilty of this as well. So take account of just day to day, and at the end of the day, you can journal it a bit. Maybe I use an electronic one as I go along, write on Google Keep. Write down things that are making you feel good and making you not feel so good, right? So maybe you're hanging out with a certain individual and you're like, oh, I feel really good. This person giving me energy. We're talking, having a good conversation. Note that down in your good list. Maybe you start watching something or looking at a certain page on Instagram or Facebook or the internet, or see something on the news, probably one of the worst things, and then you don't feel so good. Note that down, because just even writing down your awareness is going to make you more aware for the next time. The second one is plan your mental diet workout. What are you going to do every day to train yourself mentally? Are you going to do meditation in the morning? Are you going to allow, one of my favorites is actually feeling into the emotions and feeling how I'm feeling, so I don't dismiss them and therefore suppress, and therefore they build up, and subconsciously I start sabotaging myself. So I really like to feel my emotions every single day, whether they're good or not so good, right? So plan your mental workout every single day. And then the third one, get yourself a coach or mentor, because they'll be able to help you identify some of the bad habits you don't even recognize that you're doing. They're not going to point them out. They're going to help you, guide you. They may obviously call you out on your stuff if they're a good coach or mentor, but they're going to guide you into a way that you realize more things about yourself as well, and maybe some of these bad habits in your mental diet. Okay, and my final bonus point is, I kind of touched on it in a bit in the example. I want to really emphasize this. This is really good for your mental diet. Hang out with people who make you feel good, because as human beings, we'll adapt to those around us, right? So if you hang out with negative people, that's going to affect your mental diet. Bad stuff's going to go in. If you hang out with good, uplifting people, that's going to affect your mental diet, and you're going to start feeling good about yourself and life. So that's what I got for you today. I wanted to talk about the mental diet. And the mental diet, when you feed yourself right, you're going to have more confidence and more self-esteem as a result, as I've experienced. And it's something I'm always progressing, always working through. And, you know, I'll have maybe days when my mental diet's not as good, like the physical diet, and days when it's better. So this is just something as a bit of guidance for you to be more conscious of, because we think about the physical diet, not the mental diet. So I appreciate you for being here. You're improving other people's lives by being the best you. And remember, you are in control of your own self-esteem and confidence.